guys, welcome back to my channel. So I did a little poll on Instagram on if anyone wanted to see my meal prep that I did yesterday, and about 75% of you did want to see it. So I am glad that I did film me actually cooking and preparing the food yesterday. And the only thing I didn't mention yet, if I could reach. Okay, I can't find them. I think they're way too high up there. They're called RX bars. So that's one of the things that I will keep on hand and kind of snack on, as well as like some popcorn. So I use the white cheddar. They have a few different kinds by Smart Food. And then it just keeps you from at least snacking on things that you probably shouldn't be snacking on. So, if you I am by no way a fitness nutritionist, I am not a professional, I'm not a trainer, I'm none of that. Nothing fancy, just a girl who is ready to lose her lbs again. I'm currently in the motion on how to lose weight, so definitely trying to lose a good portion of my weight, and this is how I'm gonna do it. So I just started working out at the gym, and that goes hand in hand with proper eating. So I had to be very, very disciplined around Omar and his little brother and Isaac. So my son, and then also too, just FYI, I picked up a Stouffer's lasagna for them yesterday so that I could just pop that in the stove and like everything was taken care of, because it's really difficult when you're trying to lose weight for yourself, but then you have a family to prepare meals for, and they can't just eat what you're eating technically. I mean, they can for the most part, but let's be real, like boys don't really care for dieting kind of things. So for right now, aside from vegetables and stuff like that, you know, I'll give it to them as well. I also got them some Caesar salads to go with their lasagna. So that is what I did, just FYI. So that'll feed the boys, and then you gotta stay strong and eat your prepped meals. So I'm so glad that I did it yesterday, because I was running around until about like, it's 2:12 and I just got home. I just finished my lunch. So I would have probably eaten something that wasn't the best for me. So I had salmon, Brussels sprouts, and rice, brown rice. It was really good. I put sriracha sauce on it. So anyways, let's get into the video. To start, definitely grab your rice first, so the rice could be cooking while you're prepping everything else, because rice does take the longest. And this actually was done way before the little beeper went off, so I would definitely check it if you have the option, because minute rice cooks a lot differently than like the regular packaged brown rice. But I did love the fact that it was a lot easier. Already owns some Mrs. Dash. Basically, they are sodium free or salt free, one or the other. It's kind of the same thing. Basically, sodium and salt kind of helps you absorb water. So if you can get away from that in your seasonings, that is where I think it just is much more helpful. When I had a personal trainer a couple years ago, that was one of the things that stuck out to me when she was teaching me how to prep meals. So I just seasoned the salmon. It is frozen salmon, and I followed the directions as far as how to cook it. I just bought one from the freezer section, so it's actually really good. I think it would taste better with some lemon, just FYI, and not just sriracha sauce. So there you go. Here I'm going to go ahead and cut the Brussels sprouts right in half. I bought the one that was in a bag that was washed and ready to go. So I find that when you cut them in half, they cook a lot better. So these end up just searing on the stove until they look ready. I have no idea for how long. And just a little bit of olive oil to put in the pan. Also, you can season them with whatever Mrs. Dash things you have laying around, and pepper if you want. I also have, what is it called? Oh, Cajun, some type of Cajun seasoning, so it's a little bit more spicy. I put that on the salmon also. I just forgot to mention that. And that is not technically sodium free, so just be a little careful. Just be like aware of it, I guess I should say. So it would just suck at the end of the day if you had no idea seasonings were sometimes a culprit. So now I'm going to go ahead and cut the carrots. I just cut, that one's really funny, it's like a double guy. So I'm just going to cut those into little pieces, and again, I'm going to saute them, I guess, on top of my stove the same way I'm doing the Brussels sprouts, and I'll just use the same pan when I'm done with that. So cut away. Side note, this knife has like little ridges on it, and I found that it was so much easier to cut these carrots. Usually I use like a smooth knife and it like flies everywhere and all that. I realized that they're still flying all over the place, but I did like this knife a lot better. So definitely get creative in the kitchen, because it just sucks when you don't really know much about cooking and you just kind of go with the flow. But yeah, definitely think this was a lifesaver. When it comes to cutting vegetables, I dread it because it's annoying and it's hard. So anything that will make your life easier, go for it. This is kind of how Brussels sprouts look. Brussels sprouts, I can't even say the word. Look when they're done. They're basically like start to turn bright green. And these actually are very good, just FYI. I don't know if you guys have ever tried them before. They used to scare the crap out of me. I'm like, ew, no, mom, I'm not eating that. But I've come to like them, and actually people I've cooked them for are so surprised too, because they look like little, like tiny lettuces, and some people just don't know what they are. So here we are. We throw it on the carrots. I do steam, I think I steamed both of them, so just FYI. Follow some directions on the packages, I guess, because I'm not the best cook in the world. I just do my thing. So when it says salmon was ready, I guess it's just supposed to kind of like flake off. And salmon is very intimidating to me. I have never eaten it before, but I do like it. I have eaten it. Like I said, I would add the lemon. Now we're going to go ahead and scoop these all into plastic bowls. I picked mine up from Walmart. They were just like really cheap, like $4 for 5 or something, or like $3 for 5, something crazy. And I looked up like how much you should eat, and it kind of said like your fist, I think. Like if you fist your hand, that's how much vegetable you should eat. The palm of your hand is like the amount of meat, basically like 4 ounces, something. The vegetables is supposed to be like half cup. So I just Googled it for you guys. And then also too, so for the other meals, I made about 4 salmon, and then I was going to use the other 3 or 4 bowls for this chicken. So I picked these up. They're grilled ready, and I normally would have judged that like a lot, and I wouldn't have normally like ever picked those up, but I honestly needed something easier and something that was going to be beneficial, whatever I needed to do to get on track, basically. So I decided to actually not cook these until I was ready to eat them. So basically it says you can microwave them or you can put them on the stove. So I did eat these last night. So I just kind of measured it out. See, I put these back. I measured it out and then I ate them, and they're actually really freaking good. Okay. So I was like really impressed. But like I said, it's more just to get me on track, save me some time, and then go from there, and I'll get better and better as I go. Practice makes better. So I just wanted to kind of put that out there, disclaim it. I don't know what to call it. So otherwise, normally I always get fresh chicken and kind of cook it myself. But again, time saver. And I cooked it on the stove. If you can, I would. And I just threw the rice in there with it, and I kind of reheated the, what did I eat yesterday? I don't know. Maybe I ate carrots. And it tasted so good all together. So I was really excited about that. I wanted to mention that grilling it, bomb. So, and then also too, I kind of just made some fruit snacks. I don't recommend cutting out the banana, to be honest. I did not care for that being like already cut and like in the fridge. Same with the apples, not gonna lie, but it's still edible, I guess. I still ate it. I don't know about bananas, although they tasted funky. So I would just cut them as you go, as much as you can, or just stick with the grapes, I guess. I'm not quite sure. And I had tried it for you guys on camera, and it was so freaking bomb. So again, I just really wanted to highly recommend these meals, and they are quick and easy, and hopefully it gets everybody on track like me. Like, now we're scooping the rice into the meal, so it is about a cup of rice. I kind of just eyeballed it again, and it's cooked rice, so definitely make sure you measured it after. And I cooked a total of 2 cups raw. That is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Definitely subscribe if you haven't already. This is a great plan for hairstylists on the go, busy moms on the go, women in general just want to either be healthier or try to lose weight. This is definitely up your alley. You just want to get a little creative as far as like the morning goes. Probably some oatmeal or some egg whites or like a yogurt situation. So just log the calories and try to pay attention to that. So okay, well, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.